This film is about community mirrors. A community mirror is a large, wall-sized screen which displays structured data and visualizes the connections between pieces of information. In the process, this system changes searching into serendipity. So how does it work? Usually, information is collected and stored separately, piece by piece. Even today, IT systems still store information as though it was written down on index cards and kept in a filing cabinet. If you want to find something in a box, you need to thumb through each card separately. This is exactly the way a keyword search works, looking into each box one by one in order to find what you need. This process disguises the fact that all content is connected to the person who created or collected it originally. Content creation is a social process. It's people, networks and communities which generate data. All these connections have also remained packed away in a box. Far from being just another search engine, a community mirror is a screen which presents all information from a field of interest at once. This visualization could include information about people, ideas, images, or maybe just feedback for a new project. The size and visibility of a community mirror allows acquisition of information by chance. It thereby becomes a tool of social interaction, both with the data on the screen, as well as with other users in front of the screen. Using a community mirror, finding valuable information becomes a process no longer guided by intention, but intuition instead. This is the real power of serendipity.
The whole project started with a group of interaction designers and computer scientists looking into how the participants of conferences find out about each other. And we found that there are several drawbacks in the current solutions for that. We took this as a starting point for developing some ideas how to do it in a better way. And a better way was to display it in a more visible manner and to make it more interactive than the current solutions have been up to now.
The new and innovative idea behind the community mirrors is to not only have content inside of IT systems, but rather display connections between content and persons behind the content.
What is special with the community mirror is the idea to connect ideas on the one hand with people on the other hand, because this networking aspect is what makes a big difference to other solutions.
You have something like an objective information demand. So if I want to find something, perhaps you know best what I really need. And I have something like a subjective information demand, what I'm looking for. So if I Google something, I type in my keyword and perhaps it's the wrong keyword. Serendipity means you don't need this keyword, but you find something that you haven't been looking for.
You can discover in a social network people that could be interesting for you, that share a common context with you, and you want to exchange with them.
The basis of all views of the community mirror is the same data model. So we always have data about content, that is ideas or messages people want to post, want to communicate to others. Then there are people, so the persons who have contributed something, or the persons we have additional data about for conferences, the participants of a conference. And third, we have concepts that better describe the content or that better describe the people, so-called tags. And these three kinds of information can be shown And we've learned from our experience that it's too much to show all of this in the highest display, but it's better to have some focus, a focus on content only, focus on relationships between people only, or other foci.
First of all, we have the rotation view that is more for peripheral awareness and to catch the attention of the people sitting in front of the screen. Something like a film that is running through, so that the content is displayed in a random way. And then we have something we call list view, where you can vote for the contents you see, and you have more contents at one screen. And a very important view for us is our graph view, where we want to show the connections between the content, the items, and especially the items and the people behind that, and also the items and the tags that belong to the items. So that you can see this is something like a cluster of the information concerning Web 2.0.
The list of views is not fixed. Since the community mirror itself is just a broad idea to open the box, to bring information to the people, we have to implement different ways for bringing this information to people, for different kinds of information.
The whole paradigm is about interaction in front of the screen. The people talk to each other, and because they explore or navigate through the displayed content, they find facts they didn't know before, and perhaps if two people come together in front of the screen searching for the same things, they want to connect to each other and want to stay in contact, and perhaps they can work on a same topic in a different way and bring something new to the system.
By displaying the information on large screens that are available in a semi-public context, we make it possible that people interacting with the screens, searching for information, can be watched by other people. And we've seen in practice that this possibility is used to foster communication, to foster interaction between people standing in front of the screen.
Of course, you have different situations where you want to display different context. For example, at a conference, you have people that are curious what is happening on the screen, whereas in a company, after several weeks, everybody knows the screen.
At the moment, all the content comes from existing systems. So you don't have to explain to a CIO that he has to buy another database or something like that. But you can reuse the computer systems, the content information in the internet, in the idea management systems. Also the screens. If you have a look at modern companies, they all have screens hanging around in the lobby or in group rooms, conference rooms, but they don't use it. They're blank. And what we can do is to bring information and bring content onto the screens.
So feedback up to now was that people liked the concepts, that they really found information they haven't been looking for, or they wouldn't have looked for otherwise. They found it interesting to meet people in front of these displays and explore the information together with them, or watch other people exploring the information. So altogether we found our first ideas confirmed by the first observations.
Of course, it's easy to use, and that's one of our main points, usability, that you don't have to give the people that are using it something like a description, but that they can rather start using it directly and out of the box.